Let's go down to Kokomo.
Day 87, Sunday the 10th of January, New Orleans, Louisiana. Nearly 3 months into my contract, and I'm still loving virtually every aspect of living at sea. Oh, and I'm still getting lost unbelievably. Yesterday was an enjoyable sea day. I started my day by sorting numerous sets of 8 decks of cards, first into suits and then consecutively numerically arranging them, until I had 8 full sets of cards. Sorting cards is the second most favourite hobby of mine, and I could do it all day. I even offered to go back after my shift to sort more if needed. I know, I'm such a licky brown nose. For me, it's like a physical form of brain training, and I like to see how fast I can get the cards into 4 piles of suits. I pride myself on being pretty quick, and I think the supervisors were just glad to have someone do the job without whinging, as for most people it's considered a boring and meaningless task, especially early in the morning on a sea day. I genuinely love sorting them. It's okay, I know I'm weird, but I'm cool with it. I wasn't too tired for a change, and on my long break, I trotted up the million flights of stairs for a run around the jogging track. The journey back to New Orleans, or Norlands as the locals pronounce it, was a nice smooth one, and the ocean looked transfixing, with the sun shimmering off the surface like millions of expensive jewels in the early afternoon sunshine. There was a strong breeze blowing down the starboard side, but it was nice to have something to cool me off a bit. Down below on deck 12, Flavors, the Jamaican band, were entertaining the sun worshippers, desperate to get their last few rays before heading home today. Carly, the lead singer in the band, has a tremendous voice, and it beats listening to any iPod whilst jogging. On my way back downstairs, I could hear the show band playing in the atrium below, and it makes it even better to hear now that I'm friends with quite a few of the talented musicians on board. It's funny seeing everybody doing their various jobs around the ship, as we mostly catch each other eating in the mess. I see other crew members looking at me and laughing when they see me doing my day, or even night job. I chose to stop off en route from my run, and set off walking around the promenade deck to cool off a bit. After a few laps, some guests stopped me, and we began chatting about their vacation highlights, and the fact that it turns out that I'm their muster station leader, in the unlikely event of an emergency. It's so nice to hear that people have had such a fantastic time with us, and really helps put a spring in your step and an extra big smile on your face when people appreciate you. I stayed talking much too long as usual, and rushed to have a shower and get my hair dry in time to be back at work. Once back in the casino, I was allowed to deal Texas Hold'em again. It's a bit like when you're just starting out in a racing yard and you're given a new, young or difficult horse to ride. It's great to be set a challenge, but you know that if you mess things up, it could go very wrong and you could end up in trouble, i.e. getting dropped or run away with, or paying out too much money, or to the wrong person, or being the cause of a customer dispute or complaint. The first few hands, I was once again nervously handling the cards, glad that the players couldn't sense the apprehension like a racehorse can. The supervisors left me alone to watch the high-value table games, so I can't have done too bad a job. And the good thing about Texas cash games is that the players will put you straight at the first sign of trouble, as it's them versus each other, not the casino for a change. The rest of the night was really good too, and I had a great time dealing both high and low-value blackjack. It's sad to see all the luggage stacked on the trolleys in the corridors though, knowing that the guests will be gone again before lunchtime today. We're also losing 3 dealers this morning, as Paresh, Kevin and Rosalina are all heading back to India on vacation. We also lost Myra midweek, as she was transferred to the Norwegian Getaway mid-cruise. The good news is that we get Georgie back from his vacation in Macedonia later today, and also acquire 3 casino new hires in New Orleans too. And so another cycle begins. Pick up new passengers, show them how to put life jackets on, sail down the Mississippi to Cozumel, Honduras, Belize, Costa Maya and back again. I can't go out in New Orleans this week as I'm IPM. I'm actually glad of the chance to rest, as I didn't get to bed until after 3 a.m, And last week I logged 69 hours and 50 minutes on my timesheet. That's not including the hours that I've worked after midnight last night. And this week will be more of the same. It's a good job I love my job. And that's all for day 87. Thanks for listening. Be sure to tune in for day 88's antics tomorrow. Same time, same place. Well, not literally, because this ship never stops. Be sure to subscribe so you never miss a day. And if you're enjoying it, like and share it too. Thank you!